movements coming out from Bren. Now the question is, will Fredrin be first pick? Because consider this, 𝚂𝚘𝚗 is primarily playing the assassin role. Although it can go to the XP lane, it's not something that Bren favors very, very much.
Well, one of the reasons why you would ban out a Diggy is if you want to pick up big-time heroes like the Atlas, going over to the Roam. That's actually a pretty good idea. People have been disregarding that hero for quite a while now.
And they understand this. Bren Esports, they know that we have the Atlas, we have the Kufra, we have the Cho. These are heroes that, as amazing as the Queen is, are not in her arsenal.
Ooh, 1-1.
Oh my goodness.
What?
We
no!
go back.
We didn't notice!
We go back to the 1-1 era. By the way, Joyce open for Edward.
Yeah.
And also Estes.
He's back!
1-1 has been, I think, 100% banned.
Yes!
All season long.
Last week, it was the first time that Fredrin was snubbed. Now, 1-1 makes a debut!
Well, snub first phase.
Exactly.
It was still banned second phase.
Alright.
It's a hero that, usually loves drafts.
But there was one game,
Yeah.
Blacklist and RSG, wherein he was nowhere to be seen.
Yep.
No one saw value in him,
Yeah.
as they should.
That's interesting.
All right.
I'm
Worth it. A tower for a life? Any day.
It is, Flap TZ just made sure that, okay, Edward's here. Oh, you go do something there.
Yeah, Brander's trying to make something more here, but they might be cutting it a little bit short. Their skills are on cooldown. Brando will have a huge Luminon Blast, locks down to, it's Edward all alone against 4 people. Will he be able to make it out alive? I don't think so. Even as Joy gets taken out by the Wan.
Question of how do you fight into Bren Esports, especially with the presence of Lolita on open?
Oh, man. I think he's going to be able to go it. Oh, can he fly? Super Marco pulls it off. Oh, my Venus going to make it out just in time, but I think it will be Edward going down. Wise going in. Damage is just really lacking here for Blacklist.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
Flop
TZ. It's a 2-man stun. Not enough though, Wise. I don't know, man. The Alice just taking so long to kill this Arla. The Vengeance barely making it. And now Wise all alone here against 4 people from Bren. And then not going to make it out. Oh my God, Oakwood, did you see what he did?
Oh,
he blocked the flowing
Lord.
blood, and that's going to be Super Red suffering as well. Oh my Venus, where are you going to go? There's nowhere for you to go.
Into sure death. Oh, my Venus falls.
Lane, obviously, Super Marco going to free hit this up. No more inhibitors left here for Blacklist. It's going to be the fight around the Lord. Who's going to pull the trigger here? 𝚂𝚘𝚗, he's trying to bait, see if he can get someone with the energy eruption. He catches Yue, and I think at this point, the final slash is going to take so many members here for Blacklist. And I think there's no way they can stop the Bren Esports members. That's a 1-0 for sure.
Swift.
We'll go with that. But your main concern, if you're Coach Ducky, if you get the 1-1 here, it is problematic if Blacklist chooses to go for the Lolita on the first 2 picks.
They likely are. It's going to be either Joy Lolita or Val Lolita.
I think Valentina is a great way to spice it up a little bit. If you're Bren Esports, the first pick on Val, huge deny, but it's once more a Wan, like as you guys expect.
So I guess you go for Val Lolita, as Leo suggested.
That's perfect.
It's a great power pick. But again, your main problem is they might be falling into the trap of Bren Esports. They might have calculated this permutation.
Joy
because
Lolita.
if you get
Joy's just too
Joy...
good.
Okay.
There it is.
Now you get Joy Lolita. I think...
And especially if there's like a Baksha rolling straight in your face, all your senses just go away. And that's exactly what's happening to Owen right now, being assassinated, attempted to be assassinated by Edward. Here's the Numenon Blast to finish it off. The counter Numenon Blast, though, is huge for Bren Esports as well.
Red! Red has fallen! Black was backing out!
Big. That is big. That's 1 for free. Make out. Oh, okay.
Well, that's how you do it.
That's one way to do it.
You do it with few.
No! Math doesn't matter! Bren is back on board!
They are.
Oh my goodness. Phew, what a fantastic Numenon Blast.
That counter
onto the face of Blacklist International. And Venus didn't catch that. He went on to the team fight. He gut stunned himself.
Well,
and she was not able to react.
In fairness, that was a perfect way to put it.
Exactly. That was one of the few ways that Bren could have come for a comeback.
Nice pun, by the way.
You're welcome.
One of the few ways. And, it's really critical for Venus to stand her ground. The bulwark wasn't there. He was caught with the stun. And Bren Esports find an immaculate ultimate from the 1-1 and also the crowd control coming out from the Fredrin.
All right, fellas, we were just talking about how Blacklist may have hit their ceiling, right? This is 𝚑𝚘 Sports doing the math themselves. They were like, all right, we can take this fight. You just have to be in the right spot.
Yeah.
And then we punish. This is the best math we can get. Flap, you ready? Okay. And then they went for the trade.
Right. The counter push is really strong for Bren as well. They evened out the goal. They're actually in the lead right now, which means we're back on even Stevens.
Yeah. Now the question for Ben is, how many times can you can you replicate that? How many times will you catch the queen, make a mistake?
Yeah, that was a perfect spot. A misplay from Oh My Venus. Plus, it's a very narrow corridor. People can't move around and dodge.
All right, so we're going to be seeing less narrow corridors because
Is now going for the tank items because they know for a fact that Wise cannot stand his ground anymore. It's imperative for Blacklist to have a strong frontliner.
you!
That's a very aggressive play here.
Look at
And I
Marco!
think
Look at Marco!
Marco is not going to be able to stop the queen this time around. And Super Red, the go away, can't slow down 𝚑𝚘 Sports at this point. It's a 5v1 for Edward. He's taken out Super Marco. That's pretty big. That slows down the push here for 𝚑𝚘 Sports, but it doesn't stop it.
It's KOJ versus Bren.
Oh, 4 for 1 and just a Baksha? This
King
is going to
versus
be...
the world.
Oh, they can do this, definitely. They have the damage.
That's
That's
about it.
100% doable here. Wise is buying as much time as he can, but I don't think he will.
Cannot still
And
alive.
that is going to be game.
Oh my goodness.
𝚑𝚘 Sports gets the sweep and continues their win streak. 5 wins in a row.
Wow.
Nung nalabas yung 1-1, finally, anong sinabi mo sa kanila? Ba't ang layo mo?
Ano ba yun?
Yung 1-1, first time, finally, hindi na ban. Anong first expression mo kanina?
Ano po? Masaya.
Masaya. Okay, ano lang masaya? Anong sabi nito sa comms? Nung nalabas to sa 1-1, first time. Kasi laging autoban yun, ha? Where you're like, I got this, sa akin to, mananalo ako.
Wala po kasi ngayon ko lang ulit nagamit 1-1 eh. Kahit sa scrim, di ako nakaka 1-1.
Oh, really? Kahit sa script, di ka nakaka 1-1. What would you say? First 1-1 sa MPL Season 11, yung performance mo?
Kasi masaya kasi panalo.
Masaya! Super Marco! Masaya! Oh, ito.